Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Minnesota, where the Timberwolves will try to protect home court.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
The turnaround Jay, and the basket is good.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Pass to Robinson. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Cunningham for 3. Now the Timberwolves with it. 4-point game. Randall outside. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham with it. To the paint. Here's Duran. Lays it up off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Thompson, high post. Cunningham looking it over. To the inside. And Duran slams it in.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Pass to Stewart. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Randall. Off on the layup. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Duran. Thompson outside. Back to Stewart. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Robinson misses. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Randall outside. .151 left in the first. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's McDaniels. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Edwards.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
1:32 left in the first quarter. Cunningham's shot is off. Here's DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. And it's blocked. And they get it back. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Shot clock at 5. Goes up again. Rebound, Detroit. Now Green. Pass to LeVert. Duran a screen. It's LeVert with the drive.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Hey, right here. It's LeVert on the wing. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 3. And the second. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
Randall is doubled. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Pistons trailed by 3. Inside. Holland. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Sinks the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Holland. Off with the layup. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Pistons trailed by 4. Pass to Holland. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Minnesota with the ball. It's Randall with the drive. Now here's Jenkins. Still yet to score. It's stolen by Edwards. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Anthony Edwards hammers it home.
A good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a different look here for the Pistons. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 4. Pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Now Robinson. Jacks up a 3. Detroit, no good that time either. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the basket by Ingles.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And they're pushing it up. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. The shot will not fall. Stolen by Conley. Dillingham with it. Still scoreless. Reed gets the bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Here's Cunningham. And the shot no good, a bit short. And here's Reed. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Pass to Robinson. Got a piece of it. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Outside, Reed. Stewart with it. And it's Reed picking him up. To stop the crowds. And the dunk by Stewart.
Timeout.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. .29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Reed. He has 5. Pass to Ingles. From deep three-point territory. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Pistons trailed by 7. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Back to McDaniel. Gobert down low. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach.
Stewart a screen. Down low. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Stewart's got his second basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Cunningham drives in. Out to Thompson. Outside Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. His 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 7. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. 9-point game. To the middle. Here's Duren. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Ball's knocked loose. Thompson comes with the double team. Drains it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Here's Edwards. Rebound, Detroit. Robinson drives in. Cunningham outside. Will it go? He lays it in.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
.125 left to play here in the third. Lock at 6. Here's Edwards. That one wide left. Pistons trailed by 10 to the inside. Out to Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Down low. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
And it's Detroit's ball. Inside. Here's Stewart. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Now Randall. Scoreless thus far. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Second free throw, no good.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
The Pistons shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That one is off. No luck that time either.
Yeah, he was overthinking that. He's usually automatic from the line.
Outside, Green. And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Pass to Reed. Here's Holland. Defended by Gobert. Cunningham inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cunningham's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pistons. Over in the corner, Edwards. The three for DiVincenzo. They get the rebound. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Timberwolves leading by 8. Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
McDaniels left side. Outside Edwards. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Yep, it counts. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Reed down low. Randall grabs the board. It's stolen by Green. Here's Holland. Fires. Oh, and right time and right place defending there.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Edwards. And get the 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Reed no good on the free throw. Pistons trailed by 12. Thompson outside.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Now, DiVincenzo. Count it!
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Pistons trailed by 14. Cunningham fires. That one's off, still out of sync.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
And Edwards drops them both. Detroit with the ball. It's Cunningham with the drive. Count the basket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
Robinson outside. Here's Cunningham. And it's blocked. Edwards looking it over.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. God plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Duran with it. Now defended by Randall. Cunningham on the wing. Stewart outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. For 3. Rebounded by DiVincenzo. Now Randall. Edwards. The 3 is off. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they
we've got the Detroit Pistons facing the New York Knicks. Glad you could join us for our broadcast of NBA basketball. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us.
Here we go.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Now here's Brunson. Drives to the hoop. Banked it in off the glass.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Now Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Picked by Stewart. From the arc. Hart pulls it in.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Towns. Shoots over Duren. Towns can't get it to go. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Cunningham. Stewart outside. Clock at 6. From the stripe. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Down low. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Inside. Bridges. Brunson surveys. And he can't get that one. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Still without a basket in the game. Pass to Duren. Hart pulls it in. Right side, Anunoby. Towns on a screen. Brunson with it. Bridges, left side. The three-pointer off the mark. Stewart outside. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. They get back on track. New York leading by 4. Outside Anunoby. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Cunningham. Tries again. And Duren lays it in.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
To the inside. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson left side. Lets it go. That's short off the rim.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Here's Cunningham. Hart pulls it in. Here's New York. A big stretch here going. 10-2. To the middle. Here's Cunningham. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Knicks leading by 8. Brunson with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. And again, New York with the triple.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
to the paint. Now here's Bridges. He's scoreless. And an Obi for three. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Knicks. They lead by 14. And we'll bring you the start of quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Just a good playmaker. Brunson using the pick and roll to create offense for his team.
And here's Reed. Pass to Jenkins. For three. And Anunoby pulls it down. Finished off the break.
And lightning quick there. I mean, Jalen Brunson out on the break. A thing to watch.
Now Green. And here's LeVert. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Brunson. Screen by Robinson. To the inside. The rebound by Detroit. Inside. Here's Holland. Off with the layup.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. They need this. The rebound by Kolek. Knicks leading by 19. Pass to Yabusele. Three-pointer. The putback. Here's Clarkson. New York working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
On the wing, Thompson. Picked it. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Kolek. Driving inside. And he buries his first look.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Cunningham. The layup misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And the Pistons call time here. .157 left to play in the first half. Thompson outside. And here's Cunningham outside. The rebound by Bridges. New York with the ball. It's been 13 unanswered for him. From outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 6.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Cunningham with the ball. Hart covering. Stolen by Bridges. Back to Hart. The kick out to Brunson. .105 left in the second. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Robinson for 3. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And that one drops for him. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that. Well, he is showing you that rebounding isn't all about size. You need will and effort.
For 3, Bridges.